An opportunity has presented itself. I ordered a set of zebra pickups on AliExpress. They were listed as Artec, but they were shown with a Geiger brand name at the top as well in the picture. So they've come with this, and there's basically no Geiger on it anywhere. So I'm thinking we should take the opportunity, since the bridge hasn't come for Tony yet, to test these out on the lightning test jig and see if I am willing to put these in here. Now I thought these were going to be 4-wire pickups, but they seem to be 2-wire pickups from what I can see. I'm going to have to check the listing again. So this would be the neck, HBC 115ZB. HBC 115. ZB for zebra. Neck. I definitely had the feeling these were going to be 4-wire pickups. They did not also mention what kind of coil resistance they had. So I blindly, just went into this. So the bridge is a whopping 8.51K. Oh, I'm sorry, the neck. The neck is 8.51K. And the bridge will be a whopping what? Whoa, 16.96. 16.96 and an 8.51. Interesting combination. It's about half of the bridge. All right. I guess it's going to be mount all this stuff in the lightning and see what they sound like. Mounted on the test jig. Alrighty, we are in the bridge position. I've set them up as standard heights, 1/8 and 1/16. The bridge sounds nice. Neck. Warmer, as expected. That might be better if it was lower. I have no effects. That's how voluminous this neck pickup has. Okay, they sound pretty good. I'm not sure it's worth taking out the pickups that came in Tony to put these in just yet. Let's see what she's like with a little bit of vintage overdrive. Hit the right string. It's not bad. It's not bad. See what the compressor does to it. Yeah, we can do stuff with the compressor on them as well. Let's try the US Dream. Okay. For 2-wire pickups, Artec looks like they're associated with the Geiger brand. These are not bad. I think I could definitely use them. They would absolutely look gorgeous in Tony. And now back to the regular scheduled programming of Tony. Well, we got the strings on, and I found that I still have choking after all that waiting and stuff to get this in here. And turns out 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 are all still up too high. Even though they're level with everything else, they're too high for the strings when it's on, because there's a slight little dip in the fretboard here that it's not exactly flat just underneath where those frets are. So it's not a full neck twist, it's just an unlevel fretboard. And there's more mail. Just an unlevel fretboard right here. So I'm going to have to undo the tailpiece, get these strings off, because these are the new D'Addarios, and take this meat down to get these level with the rest of them over there, so that there's extra meat off of them. And then do all of the crowning and stuff over again. So I have to retape up all this part of the fretboard, tape up the new pickups, and do a lot of extra work here because of that. So I'm going to try to save it because of this. I think it's possible. Everything else is working good down here. Yeah, so that's where I've got to go. And unfortunately, that's a lot of boring work, so I'm not going to put you through it. Alrighty guys, there it is. Clear pick guard. I love that. The new knobbies are perfect. They're basically the same color as they were, but they have the knurled edges, which makes it easier to turn these very high tensioned pots. Them all up, except for those. Yeah. Now, the problem I had here, I went after the frets and took them down, and I almost got it perfect, but there's a couple, and I'm never going to buy another guitar that has binding over the fret ends because it makes it quite tedious for leveling. I'm going to stay away from that because I had a couple that were high right underneath where the binding was covering them, and there's still two that are a little bit problematic for me. I cannot put my string at 3/64. I have to go 4/64 for it to work 99%. On a rainy day, I might go back and take another stab at those couple of frets, but for now, it's pretty good. I've got the covers on the back again. We've got the locking tuners, the Music Lily Pros with the cream and not the green, which I think goes much better with this guitar overall. And so we turned out pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go to the bridge. And there's no pedals. This is a 16K bridge, so it's got output, and it is a little voiced towards the darker side. So this whole guitar is going to have a completely different voicing from most of the other ones that I have, because both these pickups are voiced towards the middle to the darker side. And then on the neck, in the middle, it takes this 16 down to just under 8, because this one is 8. So since I've been fooling with it and trying to keep it in tune before I started the videoing, strings are stable now. I found that I like the bridge and the middle more than the neck. It's a little bit too dark for me, a little bit too warm, but the middle and the bridge are just, you know, Scooby-Doo. Alright, so let's noodle a little bit. Overdrive to cut. enough, right? Tony, named Tony by J-Man, named Tony the tiger. Alrighty, we're gonna say this was successful with a tiny little rainy day project left over here. Okay, we're gonna close the chapter on the upgrading of Tony the Tiger, direct from China. I don't know who the seller was. It was just a shop with a string of numbers, and it was on special, and I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to weigh it. It's got quite a good weight to it, and I'm going to stick it on the screen for you. And appreciate all your support. Thanks for watching. Catch us in the next one.